Maybe go to Las Vegas.
Canada! Take it over. I got a flag. I got a Canada flag. I'm gonna put up something.
This is this is Canadian National Park.
Hi, my name's Dave, and I've spent most of my life outdoors here in Canada's Western frontier. I believe one thing to be true. Outside is therapy. It's where we both reconnect and disconnect. I hope you'll come with me as we build, explore, and repeat.
More loving beers. What are you doing, Booze? Huh? Good boy. Yeah. So I picked up a set of these Stretch It shorties from Lolo Overland while I was in Portland. And if you guys know, the Yucca Pack comes with just a whole bunch of Moab panels. 2 in the door come standard, and then these 2 on the top that you see here, those are optional. And then when you get the door, if you get the door without a rear window, or even just with a single rear window, you'll have a Moab panel here as well. So I picked these up. I want to see how well they work. These are the short ones. The Moab panels we use aren't super long, but I wanted to see how well these would do and where they might do. So let's open them up and play around with them. Oh, that's cool. Set of 2. Okay. Oh, the coffee's ready. Coffee number 2 for the day. Oh, I also picked this up. Philip was telling me that they work with hardcore lighting a lot, and they had this really cool light that looks like it can pretty well attach to anywhere and can actually hook up in unison and comes with a little remote. And I saw this sitting there and I was like, hey, you know, that's actually a really cool concept. I wonder if we can use that in the Yucca Packs. So I picked that up too, just to see what that would be like, but we might not install that here. We might wait till we get home to install that one. Cheers, guys, to a beautiful morning and a beautiful spot to wake up. This is absolutely incredible. Yesterday was just so much fun rolling around and ripping around here in Moab and checking out some of the trails and the arches. All pretty incredible. It's just been a pretty incredible day, and I'm very grateful. Once I finish this coffee and play around with some gear, we'll figure out what we're doing next. We might start pushing north and find another place near Moab to camp for tonight. So these are pretty cool. I'm not sure how they work. Let's see here. So obviously you got 2 ends and you can pull it and cinch it tight. So let's put on one of the Moab panels in here and see. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. And then that wraps up like that. Oh, that's nice and clean. Ooh, I really like that. I do. Okay, that's nifty. That's super nifty. I've got one on the other side now too, and that's just the perfect spot for those. That's very cool. So I can actually store things across now, and I can also store them lengthwise. I can probably put the other one on the other side of this Moab panel too.
and hang stuff through there. So that's super rad. Really like that. That's a fun little trail, eh? That little 4x4 trail. We're not going to be hitting anything extravagant while we're here, but that little fun little rip is really cool. And it's kind of like the fun little back way to Balanced Rock, which is right here. So Balanced Rock is really cool. It's this absolutely enormous rock. It doesn't do it any justice on camera, but it is enormous, and it's just kind of perched on the top of this ridge here, and you can actually see cracking in that ridge. So only a matter of time until it falls. That'd be pretty cool to see. All right, guys. So we're just at Arches.
And then do you have window covers?
We're at Arches, and I pull up and the other arch, and this guy Patrice flags me down, and Patrice is from Quebec, and he saw the camper on it, and he was like, "Hey man, what's that all about?" And we got to talking, and I found out he was from Quebec. And then this other guy rolls up. He's like, "Hey, which one of you are from Alberta?" And it's this other fella rolled up, and his name's Guy, and he's actually friends with Mark. He knows Mark from Mission Overland. You guys know Mark. And so here we are, a bunch of Canucks in the middle of Moab. There's rigs. So this is Patrice's car. Patrice is just traveling through Moab in a Hyundai Elantra, so he's getting more fuel mileages than any of us. And then Guy's rocking this Dodge Caravan that he's got all rigged up. He's just chilling out. He's actually camped downtown New York City with that thing, so that's pretty rad.
And maybe go to Las Vegas.
Canada! Take it over. I got a flag. I got a Canada flag. I'm gonna put up somewhere.
This is Canadian National Park.
Yeah, like it.
It's fantastic.
And probably Las Vegas.
Vegas, yeah, going to Vegas.
Is that where you're going to turn around, and then go back north, or?
I don't know.
Boy,
No,
I
eh?
tell you, go to L.A., go to this Santa Monica Boulevard, take the #1 up.
Yeah.
The coast?
The one.
Oh yeah, Coastline Highway is epic. I did that in a Porsche once, and
Oh yeah, that's where I'm actually. My plan is, I'm going to Miami, going to like Mexico next, Nashville, New Orleans, Nashville, Virginia, North Carolina, and then Miami.
Oh wow, the whole.
And then I'm heading back down to Texas and to Beverly Hills.
No way.
And my plan is to buy a Porsche at Beverly Hills.
Attaboy, cool. That's awesome.
Either I haul it back,
Or trade it in. I would
or
just trade it in.
Trading this in, and drive it around
Trade
in April.
Hauling the Porsche?
No, I was going to do that. I want to buy a 1960 Porsche 356.
Ooh, with the whale tail?
Lord, man.
Whatever. No, 356 is the
Oh, the bubble light, the
bubble
bug
one.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Are you
That's how I
millionaire?
want to get back.
To buy it in California?
Yeah, to California and then right back.
Heck yeah, do it, man.
And I want to drive up #1 all the way over.
Yes.
And then when I get home, I'm gonna park it. Last box around is a garage, and that's it.
Mark, if you're watching, you need to give me your Porsche so that I can go with Geet.
Mark has the Porsche.
Yeah, he's got
Oh,
a.
he fixed one up, didn't he?
No, he bought one. He bought one right from Porsche. It's a Carrera GT, not a Carrera GT.
What did he
Cayman
fucking-
GT.
When did he get this fucking money?
He bought it last year, I think. What a small world, eh? What a small freaking world. Guy and Patrice, it was a pleasure meeting you guys. I had to drive a lot of miles to come meet some Canadians, but super cool, super rad. I'm gonna give these guys a hat. That was fun. These campers, they get a lot of attention, I'm telling you. You meet a lot of cool people while you're out searching around, exploring, so. Let's go see the arch now.
I spend most of my time viewing what I want from the outside. I comb it over like it's the scene of a crime. The only guilty I find staring back at me in the mirror at night, stuck in place just waiting for a green light.
Without a doubt, if you're coming to Moab, you make sure you come to Arches National Park and check out some of these cool things. Specifically Balanced Rock and what was that one called? Precious Arch? No. Pretentious Arch? No. Fragile Arch? No. Anyway, come to Arches National Park. It's really, really cool. And shout out to Paul Hildebrand for giving me your card, your card as your +1. I really appreciate that. It was absolutely beautiful here. This was great.
Blame around, 'cause I can't wait for someone else to say I can live my
Oh man. Oh, and now it's all frozen. I gotta get this off.
Need to shove the bees. All right. Let's clean up a little bit.
For someone else to say, I can live my life.
Can you hear that? That's the geyser going off. I can almost see it in the moonlight. That's super cool. What's that sound, bees? Huh? What are you gonna do about it, bees? What are you gonna do about it, really? Tell me. Not gonna do shit. Alright, show's over. Maybe we'll see that again tomorrow. Alright guys, I'm gonna hang out and finish my movie. I'm gonna eat a sausage and then hit the sack. So I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, morning everybody. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. We're woken up today in this beautiful canyon in Moab, Utah, and we've parked ourselves right by a geyser that continually goes off more often than I expected it to. But that's okay. It's gonna be a beautiful day today. Sun's just about to peek over the ridge. And while we wait for that to happen, we're gonna pack camp up and make some quick breakfast and coffee, and then we got to get on the road because we actually have one more place that we have to stop in Utah that I have wanted to see my entire life. As a car guy, there's a few places in North America that just screams car culture, and one of those places is obviously Moab, Utah, and the others is obviously the Salt Flats. So we will be packing our camp up and driving 350 kilometers northwest, which is along our route, conveniently enough, to the Bonneville Salt Flats. And I'm really looking forward to this because I've wanted to be at the Bonneville Salt Flats for a long time. I always thought that when I'd be there, though, I'd be driving some sort of supercar. But I think my truck is super cool, and that might count. So anyway, we're going to make some quick breakfast. We're going to make some coffee. Pack all this up and maybe do some quick dangling. I went over and looked at the river, and there's a lot of ice chunks floating around in there, so we'll see if we have the ability to do that or not. But I mean, just look around us, right? We're just surrounded by beauty already, so it's already a great day. So this took longer to cook than I was wanting it to, but it's okay. Nice and warm. Oh. No, it's too hot. right, guys, we're all loaded up. Breakfast was all right. I didn't grab any oil or butter, so my pot kind of got sticky. But like I said, river's pretty chocked up with ice, so I don't think we're gonna be doing any dangling. It also looks pretty dirty. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump in the truck, get out of these beautiful canyon lands, and hit the highway and get to Salt Flats. Let's go. During the months, the winter months, the area down near Nevada, Utah, they all still get lots of snow. And what happens is during the winter months is the Salt Flat Basin actually fills up with water. So it becomes virtually impossible to drive on during the winter. It basically becomes a giant lake. As soon as Zeus got out of the truck, he saw a lake and he thought he'd be able to drink it. He went and took a sip and he did not like it. But it's an extremely vast space that takes up a lot of land. And during the spring or typically the summer months, this place becomes a mecca for anything automobile, anything that's fast and needs a lot of flat land to go fast. I believe virtually all of the land speed records have been set right here at the Bonneville Salt Flats on this exact in this exact area that we're in today. So I had to come here. I had to come here and see it for myself. It's absolutely incredible. And we're gonna set up, take a couple of shots, and then get back on the road because there's not much we can do. We can't go out and get that iconic photo because it is winter, but it's peaceful here. There's maybe 2 or 3 other vehicles here. I believe during the summer this place gets, I mean, it's such a wide area, but I bet you it still gets pretty busy. So very cool. All right, we're gonna figure out where we're staying tonight. It's 3 o'clock, so we got 3 hours worth of sunlight left. So let's crack open iOverlander. iOverlander is awesome in America. If you're ever doing a trip like this, hopefully when it's not as this, hopefully when inflation and the exchange rate aren't this bad. So what I've found is, like, I'll pick a spot and then I'll go to that spot and I'll realize, holy crap, I can't get to that spot. Or at least not get to that spot safely or enjoyably. Like yesterday when we were trying to get to the bluff, the truck is still just coated in mud. I was hoping the salt flats would have been a little lower than they are, a little bit, just so that I could drive through there and clean up my truck a little bit, and then that way it's easier to wash salt off than it is to wash mud off. Anyway. All right, guys. This has been an absolutely mind-blowingly epic trip. A much-needed break from the year that we've had, and we did well. We did well, which I'm super excited about because I so want to be able to get Yucca packs in the hands of the people that want them, and I didn't know how else to do that other than to come out here and show the people who would be responsible for getting those products to their customers the product itself. It's one thing to show a video and to see pictures. It's another thing entirely to let people put their hands on your product
and let them make that decision for themselves, because it's a big risk. My YouTube channel has officially been demonetized by me, not demonetized by YouTube. I've demonetized it because it was turning into something that I didn't want it to. This has always been a creative outlet for me and a way for me to show the world what I'm doing and to share that experience with other people that might have a dream of their own, that don't know how to do it. Because whether you like it or not, life is coming at you. The earth, and we're all moving through time. And so time is moving through you. So things that you don't know you want are coming to you. And if you actively move towards those things at the same time, they will come to you faster. And they will come to you clearer, and you'll be able to make adjustments as you move. And that's how you manifest things into reality. It's not magic, okay? It's not woo, it's not the power of positive thinking. It's the power of positive action. You move towards a goal. That goal will become closer to you faster. Then you can adjust. These are important lessons that I'm learning. I hope in some way that is obvious from this channel. And all I can say, guys, other than that is, I mean, I say it a lot, live free, be wild. Make choices that have risks, and then adjust and learn from them. And hold yourself to a higher standard, and know that you're capable. We got a lot of miles to go, so I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll see you when we see you.